Okay, this is the greatest baseball story ever told. When I was a kid, about 5 years old, went to my very first baseball game, 1991. 1992, I believe. One of those years. I was too young to really remember it. I wasn't paying attention to the game. I was more occupied with playing with the other kids that were there, playing catch, running around playing tag. But while I was there, I remember everybody yelling, people trying to get out of the way. This ball bounced around, came rolling up to my feet. It's a foul ball from the game. And as you can see here, it is a Wilson. They didn't even use Rawlings back then. It's a Wilson official Texas League ball. It's the first foul ball I ever caught. I was 5 or 6 years old. Just happened to be off the bat of a guy who would go on to be a major league star for a while. His name was Eric Young. My cousin got the ball signed for me after the game or a couple years later. Anyway, I didn't see the ball again for 17 years. After that, we forgot about it. The only thing I remember from the game is having the ball roll up and hit me in the foot. A couple years ago, I was helping my cousin move. This would have been about 2007, I believe. I was helping my cousin move, found the ball in a box of stuff. We talked about it, he gave it to me, because it was my ball after all. He offered to get it signed for me. And, you know, it was signed by Eric Young. I thought it was pretty cool. That year, Eric Young Jr. came through the Texas League. And I took it. I thought it would be cool to have a father-son thing. So I got Eric Young Jr. to sign it. Black Sharpie, just like his father had. Side panel underneath it. I just play like that. And just so happens, at that game, Eric Young Sr. was there. Like during the game, before I got that signed before the game. And then during the game, I actually talked to Eric Young a while. We talked about the foul ball and everything. I made him feel old because it was 17 years after I caught the foul ball. It was a pretty cool story. Later on in that game, a couple innings later, I'm standing there talking to a friend of mine. Foul ball comes flying up, rolls, hits me in the foot. Off the bat of none other than Eric Young Jr. So, I've got two foul balls from father and son, signed by Eric Young Jr., Eric Young Sr., and on the side panel by Eric Young Jr. and Eric Young Sr. This one, I actually had him sign it first because it was during the game. I got it signed by Jr. after the game. He actually wrote Senior on it because I told him what I was going to do about it. It was a very, very cool little moment there. And anyway, after the game, when I got Jr. to sign it, it turned out that the bat he used to hit the foul ball cracked. And the handle of it went flying off somewhere, never found the handle of it, but he gave me the bat that he used. As you can see there, Eric Young Jr. This is the bat that he used. The handle's missing. He borrowed it from a teammate named Brian Esposito. It's got Espo's name on it. But after telling him the story, he gave me the bat. And it was very cool. He's been stealing like 40 bases a year. I'm not sure what he did this year. I'll have to look into that. But 17 years after I caught my first foul ball from Eric Young, I caught a ball from Eric Young Jr. I managed to get both balls signed by father and son. And it's probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me as a fan. You know, other than, celebrities giving me tickets to go to their shows and stuff like that. But this particular story is my favorite story. I mean, it basically made me a super fan of both of them forever. And so I'm always looking for new stuff from Junior and stuff that I don't have from Senior. Actually, on the foul ball there, I don't know if I already said it, but he wrote Senior on there, Eric Young Senior. He doesn't do that very often. This might be the only ball that he signed as Senior. But yeah, it was incredible. I've probably got 20 cards signed by the both of them now after that over the years. Eventually I'd like to get jerseys of them, stuff like that. But these two baseballs, they stay on my shelf in my living room, mounted next to each other in ball cubes where you can see both signatures. and just above the bat stays in a case as well. But yeah, that's why I'm a fan of the Youngs. Maybe someday there will be Eric Young III, or if he names his son something different, maybe he'll make it up there. But until then, that's about it.